Hello and good morning. I've come out here. I thought I should make a change from stuff going on in the greenhouse. It's so exciting in the greenhouse, but you know, you might want to see what's going on out here. So last week, the week before, can't remember. I planted the sprouts, two different types of kale, and some purple cauliflower. This year's all about colour. So if I've seen a veg which is unusual colour, like we've got purple beans, yellow beans, and purple cauliflower, black tomatoes, all sorts of things going on at the moment, then basically I'm going for it and see what happens. Apparently there's some sort of thing going on that they seem to reckon that purple leaved veg are not as prevalent to insects, but we shall see. But I've still put the sprouts underneath these netting hoops that we did about a year, last year or the year before, and we had them over there in the slightly raised beds. I only say slightly raised because they're only raised about that much. So what I've done today is I came out here a bit early so it's not too hot, and I've been putting on some chicken pellets and then weeding, so with the hoe. So I'm basically hoeing in the chicken pellets there. It seems a bit daft when we've got our own chickens, but all their chicken stuff goes onto the compost, so eventually it does come into the garden anyway. So I will show you now what I've done so far. So this is it from overall, and this is actually netting for like scaffold netting, I think they call it, and it works pretty well, to be honest. So the cabbage white certainly can't get through unless the leaves are touching, so that's the only problem we've got to watch. So yeah, I'm going to have to really watch on these. So here's the sprouts, and they're doing really well. I was a bit worried about them, but they are doing incredibly well, and I really made sure the earth was solid when they went in. There's another bed here. Now this one is a bit of a mix, so we've got the cauliflower going on, and you can see already the colour in here, and I don't know whether I should have planted them a bit deeper. We shall soon see. And then over there we've got some Cavalier and Nero, I think. That's the dark kale, and some more cauliflowers in here, and then some more kale. This is the green, the ordinary green kale. They're still quite small, if you can see that. There you go. So they're still quite small. We've got a couple here which are not doing incredibly well, where the others are doing very well. And then I think we had some plants given to us, and I'm not really too sure what they are. So that's what these are. These could possibly be cauliflower as well, I think. So, and all I've done is weeded it. I've put these little pellets in with the hoed them, and then I'm just going to roll. These things are incredible. So I'm going to try and set it up so you can see how I'm doing back all by myself. They look bulky. They are bulky. They are bulky, but it works well. So I'm just going to see if I can set this up to show you. I'm only going to have one hit at this. I'm filming it. So they just roll, and then this bit actually really isn't heavy. And what you can do, stand in the middle there. This, watch where you're walking, and walk it back into place. There we got one. So this is celeriac, and I've just weeded it. Well, I've just hoed it, let's put it like that. There we are, that's a nice one. There, another one over there as well. And I put these in about two weeks ago, and you can see the white plastic things. In fact, I'm sitting on one. These are like little cloches, little plastic cloches. They let the rain in because they've got like, there we go, these holes in these dips, and when it rains they just fill up, and it waters them. So I put the cloches on the celeriac because they were tiny little seedlings, and if I'm really being honest, I couldn't be bothered to move them from a module into pots and then to bring them out here. And I thought, well, they looked a bit delicate, and we were still getting quite cold nights, about 3-4 degrees, struggling to get to 10. And now I've decided that it seems to be regularly sort of 11, 12, 13, I think it's 15 last night. And so I decided to weed them, which they were absolutely, as you can see, absolutely smothered in weeds. So I'm really having to search for the plants and take these cloches off. So the next thing will be tidying the cloches up, which I won't bother showing it on there. So yeah, so that's this whole bed now. You've seen the whole thing of this bed.